So I'm going to pop in here, friends, and talk to you about this. I always test my runs first. I see what's going on, set the knots, make sure everything's hanging in there. A couple of bumps, and now I know it's time to go. And I roll it. I've got a roll on that. I would not have drug that log, friends. Like if it was a straight pull, I would not have done it. I would have had to jam, and there's no point in doing that. So that was beautiful, and I'm just going to knock it down one more time, and we'll get her flat, and we start breaking out some big saws. But again, there's a method to my madness in bucking the rest of this log, and I'm going to share this journey with you. There's an opportunity every time you get into this stuff when you got a big log and you're fighting grade and you're in the rocks.
I'll jump out of here, if you don't mind.
Wow.
I'll just knock down that corner.
Oh, yeah, it'll go.
Hey?
It'll go, yeah. It's loose once you get...
Yeah, I mean, I can.
So friends, I just got the call. I think it comes up here in a minute, but my wife just called and the kids are there for dinner, and I'm just finishing up. So I had to get out of here, and now that I pulled that log down to me, I can't go back the way I came in, so there's a bit of a hump here, but we're just going to jump it in the crew cab.
Well, we're going to pull right out of here, and I'm going to back into those saws.
Okay.
I think I should be all right there. You just want to... Jump right off. I'll just these here. That's beautiful. Okay. Martin, that was... Come on.
Thing of beauty. It's really cool. I like the way you stuck it right in the wood like that.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, eh? You saw what I was trying to do.
Oh, it would have been so cool.
Would have been so cool. Thanks, Martin.
You got it, sir.
You're the man, the myth, the legend.
I'm not the man with the saw, though.
Saws are overrated.
It's true.
I'm gonna put a different muffler back on that saw. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 saws. Love you, brother.
See, bro.
Thanks. That was a good day, friends. I gotta go home for dinner. Wendy's got the chicken on. The kids are here tonight too. We'll get that log tomorrow. It's a good day. Work hard. Be honest. What's the last part, Martin?
Sorry about being kind.
Yeah, that's the one, brother. I'll see you next time. Thanks, buddy. Okay, let's go. I gotta go home for dinner. That was a good day. Remember to thank Vartan. I'm not joking you about this. This is a wonderful playground for us. But when I get home from cutting like that, I'm gonna swap this muffler out again. On this, this is an amazing muffler, and it does work on this. It does. But it does rob a little bit of my crack. It's a torquey muffler, this one. This muffler that Mark builds, friends, Mark's gonna let his website go here any day. And if you're liking these pipes that Mark's building, they're not mine. This isn't my design. This is Mark's design. He made me this pipe, friends, and he made it with a BBR on it, and I will cherish this pipe forever. I love this sucker. And I've got a really nice fallen chain on here right now, so we'll leave this, but I am going to swap this muffler out. I don't know what I'm going to put on it. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to put on it. Let's get our air out here. So let's talk about this saw first right now. This thing here, friends, I'm telling you right now, this is a completely different saw. Friends, I ran the snot out of this saw today, hard. It's on the video, hard, like in it. And, oh, do I like it. But I have had to do some exhaust work. And I may do more. So I'll show you what I'm running for a chain here. This is what I'm running for a chain, okay? So you saw this thing cut today, right? That's Doug fir, and you saw how it was cutting. Well, I'm gonna show you what I'm running. Here's my chain right here. Bang. There it is. That's what I'm running. Sorry, friends. Right there. Basically a factory hook. Pretty much a factory hook. Okay? There it is. Hand file. Okay? 30 thou raker on a full house chain. 30 thou. Okay? Here she be. That's what I'm running. There's my angle. Same as the freaking one on the chain. There it is. Same one on the chain. I'm just putting my finger here. It'll go all goofy. It'll show different, like it goes to a different, I don't know. It gets all foggy. But what do you notice? What do you notice, friends? Look at the chain. It's sharp. Totally sharp. Look at. Okay? That's after a hard run. So I think people get misinformed about like when you should file your chain. File your chain if you've hurt your chain, if you've hit a rock, or if it's ragged. This is not ragged. I cut a lot of wood with this thing today. These saws are so light compared to them new ones. This is the starting procedure for this saw. They give you that bulge on there for some reason. Choke it. No throttle. Every time.
Friends, how many times have you seen me look into the camera and go, 2 times, every time? How many times? More than 2 times. Friends, for years I've been warming up saws and cooling them down after a hot run. I had someone ask me in the comments section, hey Buckin, can you talk to us about warming up a saw and cooling it down after? Well, if you're pulling out of a long, hard buck and you're hot, like you're working the saw, I don't believe it's a good idea to just shut it off, and I never do. I let it just idle and settle down a little bit and cool off just for, it could be 10 seconds. That much. They're 2-stroke, you know. So warm them up, buzz them up. You'll see me every time I fire a saw. I let it idle for a bit. I rev it up a little bit, get it going, go to town. Did you just, was that a gazelle that just jumped across the screen there?
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you, friends, I'm not trying to maximize right now. This muffler's nuts. It completely changed the saw. Okay. I'm actually gonna go get an axe and I'm actually gonna clean this bark off. Friends, I know you guys see me do this stuff all the time and you think this guy's nuts. Well, maybe I am a little nuts, but I've never, this saw does not do this stock, and it doesn't do it without the proper exhaust on it. I've done all of them. I've done, Ripsaw ported this saw, friends, and I took it and do the same thing I always do is I get a muffler and I do something. All right, friends, I just want to share something with you, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it with rocks in the bark. Excuse me. And the reason there's rocks in the bark is because I drug it off that freaking hill there. I'll show you that later. But friends, I'm telling you, this is a big chunk of freshly cut fir, but I've got to bang these rocks off it because I won't, it makes no sense to do this because you're going to cut a rock. You just are. They're already in it. I see them. Everything's here. So I got this little axe. It's all freaking through here.
Okay, I cannot tell a lie. Remember earlier when I was looking into the camera going, oh my goodness, it's because I put a fresh little polish on it when I got home. I remember when I was showing you my chain there and I was saying, look at this chain, it's still sharp. Well, after further inspection down the chain, I did see a couple that were, just that raggedy top edge a little bit, so I polished it. And I'm talking a maintenance polish, like just a sweep. And this thing came alive, friends. This thing's cutting right now. Okay, so you can tell by my reaction. Friends, I've wanted you to see this the whole time, but I worked from the back to the front, right? This is how I work this log. This is where I'm astounded right now. I'm actually astounded. That saw didn't even, I thought it was gonna stop. If you go back and look at this saw way back in my footage, this saw is pulling. It drops down in the RPM and it keeps grunting.
I You tell me. So, guys, it's freaking 30 inches of wood with a 572. I don't care the species. That is full house chain with a hand file on a 30 thou raker. And for those of you in BC or anywhere, anybody that cuts fur, come on, boys, Oregon, Washington, talk to me. That's a 572. It's ripping, friends. It's ripping. So I'm gonna go grab something else now. I might take one more cut off that because that was fun. 572, ported by Ripsaw, Muffler, Buck and Billy Ray. This is a pipe that I built because I'm chasing torque. This is freshly felled dug fir, kind of a coarse second growth, which is actually harder to cut than freaking old growth. Old growth's like butter, we all know it. This is actually a pretty good example here and a great exercise to a 70cc saw. What are these? What is this thing, friends? 71cc, so it's 70.6 or something.